In recent years, the pace of China's military modernization has taken on new dimensions. Observers tracking the evolution of the country's naval and aerospace capabilities have noted a convergence of traditional defense engineering and modern technological methods that are rapidly reducing the time between concept, construction, and operational readiness. Consider the Type 055 destroyer, a large surface combatant first introduced in the early 2020s. While this class of vessel has drawn comparisons to some of the most capable destroyers in service globally, what is less often discussed is its design origin. The blueprint for the 055 was finalized more than a decade ago, in 2013 and 2014. The first hull, named Nanchang, was laid down in December of 2014 and entered active service in January of 2020. Despite this timeline, the destroyer remains at the center of high-profile missions. For example, in 2023, Nanchang reportedly engaged in extended monitoring of a United States aircraft carrier group during long-range training operations. Though such a deployment illustrates confidence in the platform, analysts point out that the ship represents engineering concepts from the previous decade. Even so, production efficiency has been notable. The first batch included 8 destroyers, all completed within 9 years. Among them, the Xianying, commissioned in April 2023, achieved combat readiness in under 12 months and was soon deployed to the Indian Ocean. Such turnarounds highlight both shipbuilding capacity and the evolving doctrine of the Chinese Navy. Technologically, the 055 carries a wide range of capabilities. With 112 vertical launch cells, it can simultaneously deploy surface-to-air anti-ship, land attack, and missile defense munitions. Its dual-band radar systems allow for integrated targeting across domains. While the system architecture of the United States Burke-class destroyers has remained largely unchanged for 2 decades, China's shipyard practices and design iteration appear to be evolving at a faster pace. Indeed, a second batch of destroyers, sometimes referred to informally as 055 Bravo, is already under construction. Ships numbered 9 and 10 have entered sea trials, while hulls 11 and 12 are outfitting. Units 13 and 14 are being assembled. These upgraded models are expected to incorporate enhanced radar arrays and power systems, with the first operational vessel likely to enter service by the end of 2025. This pattern of iterative improvement is not confined to naval platforms. In the air, a similar trajectory is visible with the J-20 stealth fighter. First flown in 2011, it was met with widespread skepticism. Many experts doubted that China could develop a 5th-generation aircraft without foreign assistance. But the design was reportedly completed by 2014, and the aircraft was introduced into active service 3 years later. Since then, production techniques have evolved significantly. Chief designer Sun Tsong has described a vision in which aircraft development mimics consumer electronics production: modular, rapid, and scalable. With streamlined manufacturing lines and modular architecture, the development cycle for new fighters may be shrinking from 15 to 20 years down to just 5. This acceleration has been made possible by computer-aided design, standardized components, and adaptive production flows. Visible examples of this shift include rows of unpainted J-35 fighters at manufacturing facilities in Shenyang, hinting at high-throughput assembly processes. With plug-and-play architecture and open integration pathways, new technologies can be adopted without the need for full system overhauls. While the United States continues to conceptualize its 6th-generation fighter designs, Chinese platforms thought to be part of its next-generation program are reportedly undergoing flight testing. Though details remain limited, the suggestion is clear: China's design and validation cycles are moving forward at notable speed. Meanwhile, at sea, the Type 003 aircraft carrier, Fujian, is another example of technological convergence. This 80,000-ton vessel features electromagnetic catapult systems, a leap over conventional steam-based launch methods. Work on these technologies began as early as 2015. By 2022, the ship had been launched and is currently undergoing sea trials, with full operational status expected around 2025. When commissioned, the Fujian may be joined by newer destroyers like the 9th 055 ship, forming an integrated carrier strike group with advanced interoperability. It is projected that within 18 months of entering service, such a group could reach full combat readiness. In comparison, the United States' second Ford-class carrier, CVN-79, has been under construction since 2019 and has yet to enter service. Beyond carriers, China has expanded into novel ship concepts such as the Type 076 amphibious assault ship. Launched in 2024, it is designed as the world's first dedicated drone carrier. The ship features electromagnetic catapults and is envisioned to serve as a theater command support platform, capable of surveillance, electronic warfare and precision strike operations, easing operational pressure on traditional aircraft carriers. What distinguishes this model is not only its mission set, but the rapid timeline from construction to launch, only 12 months. The 076 reflects a strategic pivot toward flexible, multi-role platforms tailored for integrated warfare. At the core of this acceleration is an investment in automation, artificial intelligence, and new production philosophies. In the defense sector, artificial intelligence is now being used to accelerate naval design. According to development teams, AI-assisted tools can now complete design work at speeds more than 300 times faster than traditional methods. Tasks that once required an entire year can be accomplished in a single day. Breakthroughs are also emerging in propulsion. In early July 2025, a three-dimensional printed turbojet engine completed its first successful flight test in Inner Mongolia. The engine weighs approximately 160 kilograms and is optimized through topological algorithms. The use of advanced printing techniques has reduced part count by 90% and shortened development cycles by over half. Such engines are intended for unmanned aerial vehicles, including loitering munitions and autonomous drones. The implication is that low-cost, high-volume drone swarms may soon become a practical reality on future battlefields. In short, the foundational tools of military production are changing. Blueprints are being converted into digital models, optimized by AI, printed with advanced materials and assembled on modular lines. China's defense sector is attempting to compress every aspect of the procurement cycle, from concept to combat readiness, into the shortest timeframes possible. At Jiangnan Shipyard, workers recently watched the 12th Type 055 destroyer slide into the water. Just kilometers away, engineers were finalizing designs for next-generation platforms featuring directed energy systems and integrated AI-based command suites. Once confined to science fiction, these ideas are now appearing in production schematics. While platforms like the 055 and J-20 still represent technology rooted in the previous decade, the infrastructure behind them is oriented toward rapid evolution. From electromagnetic launch systems to AI-designed hulls, a new phase of military capability is emerging. It is not only the hardware that signals change, but the method by which it is conceived, refined, and deployed.